to you all. Speaker Sir, firstly I would like to congratulate you on your appointment as the Speaker and also congratulate the Deputy Speaker for her appointment as well. To begin with, I would like to share my journey of how, from my childhood to how I have overcome multiple challenges to get into this very pristine and prestigious house at the national level, to be a national leader at this very age. I'm 29 years of age. I was born and brought up in Lautoka City. Speaker Sir, I come from a simple, small family of 4, where my parents worked a normal 8-to-5 job. I was raised by such parents who had Fiji at heart. My parents had instilled in me a strong sense of fairness, love for people, morals, and virtues since childhood. Childhood was going well for us until life took a turn and our family lost everything when I was in class 5. Speaker Sir, when you realize that your parents' monthly income is less than the monthly expenses, that little boy became an adult. At a very early age, Speaker Sir, I realized the challenges that was ahead of me and we needed to overcome as a family. We didn't have much then, but all we had was each other. Until date, and indeed, family is the biggest pillars of strength. And family is everything. Speaker Sir, I finished my primary education at Lautoka Chinese School, secondary education at Natambua High, and after high school, I was not fortunate to get into university. Rather, I did door-to-door sales, I worked at a car wash company, I painted houses, I used to be a bartender at Port Marina, and I've worked 8 months at McDonald's. Speaker Sir, today I reflect back on those days of rejections, hardships and struggles and pains, and I smile. Back then, it was part of life and it was about survival. Right after that, I got a scholarship to study in India through the Indian High Commission. Speaker Sir, I'm a software engineer by degree and I specialize in automation. Automation is the basics of software, electronic and electrical engineering. And in particular, I specialize in climate control farming systems and aquaculture systems. I believe, Speaker Sir, when I was in India, I saw Fiji as a land of opportunity. But today, it's not just a land of opportunity, it's an ocean of opportunity. And the other very reason I wanted to return to Fiji is where home is where the heart is, and heart is where my mum and dad are. And I wanted to spend all these years in their phase of life with them. Speaker Sir, I had the vision to return to Fiji and contribute to our agriculture and fisheries sector, to build more climate resilient and sustainable systems, to create value-added food and supply chains, promote food security and work towards carbon sequestration projects, with a goal to build more resilient and robust ecosystems. In particular, a food system for the Fijians, by the Fijians. As a youth of this country, Speaker Sir, I was well aware of the resources available and the skills our people had. This is the vision I returned with in 2018. Speaker Sir, as a farmer and entrepreneur, I realized that we can have the best technology, yet the real issue is that Fiji needs more farmers. In the process of winning awards and accolades, I shared my success. I empowered and engaged with various communities, children, and the special need with the ideology of leaving no Fijian behind. Speaker Sir, in the pursuit to find profits as an entrepreneur, I found a purpose. A purpose was to impact as many lives as possible. As a farmer, an entrepreneur, I have proudly represented my nation on various regional and international platforms, and I've realized that if I could do this little bit on my own, I can only imagine what I can achieve at a national level with a national team. Speaker Sir, I manifested this in 2018, with sheer hard work and good intentions is the very reason I'm standing here before you delivering this speech. Speaker Sir, that is the power of manifestations and hard work. And truly, when you believe in God, your visions become a reality. A message to all the farmers of Fiji: farming is a job of prestige, honor, and dignity. Speaker, sir, from cultivating land to cultivating hope of leadership through modern agriculture, it has been a roller coaster of a journey from the farms of Fiji to the Parliament of the Republic of Fiji, still being in my 20s. I'm deeply humbled with this new responsibility. Speaker, sir, in this journey I have learned that our success is shaped from our challenges and our failing points are our learning curves. Speaker, sir, I came into this with no campaign experience, no connections. I stood in line, I applied because I wanted to do something for my country. And I feel very humbled to be here. I've looked up to the parliament sessions and I look up to all the leaders and I've taken as much as inspiration as possible. I would like to thank God. I would like to thank my parents, my friends and family in Fiji, in the region and globally. I would like to thank our leader, Honorable Bainimarama. I would like to thank our General Secretary, Mr. Kayyum, for believing in me and trusting me with the whole process. And I would like to thank the entire Fiji First family and most importantly, my voters. If it hadn't been for you, I wouldn't have been here. I would like to congratulate my colleagues on this side of the House as we represent the single largest party, and my sincere and profound gratitude to every Fijian for their unwavering support for Fiji First. Speaker, sir, I believe that the outcome of any elections is not about a party winning. I believe that the outcome of any election should be about the people of this country winning. If we want to build the economy, we must build and invest in our people, and the economy will build itself. Speaker, sir, elections is not a spectator sport, rather it is a participatory event, and I urge all Fijians who didn't vote, please do vote in the next elections because that is your right. Speaker, sir, the government at the end of the day should be about bringing changes of growth, prosperity and peace, and this is the way the people of a country will win. Speaker, sir, I stood for elections as a Fiji First candidate to offer a genuine, community-facing and cohesive way of contributing to the betterment and well-being for my Fijian people. I'm a software engineer, entrepreneur, a farmer, and today a member of parliament, or rather like how I say it, I am a public servant. Speaker, sir, I will strongly and faithfully expend my efforts and energy that is needed to protect and enhance, to engage and collaborate, and to negotiate outcomes that will build more cohesive, prosperous, and an empowered Fiji. Speaker, sir, that is my commitment. Speaker, sir, I would like to sincerely congratulate our new Prime Minister, new ministers and assistant ministers on their new appointments of roles of leadership and responsibilities to take us Fijians forward. Speaker, sir, a lot has been said during the campaigns. A lot of promises were made. Yes, if these promises are fulfilled, it is the betterment, for the betterment of our people. Speaker, sir, today we witness a very big government. 29 ministers and 3 deputy prime ministers, and the number of portfolios held by some of the ministers. This is indeed not just about track records, this is a new global record for such a big government. Speaker, sir, we have seen the continuous breach of policies and procedures as the coalition government has been successful with advertising board positions, yet, Speaker, sir, had appointed members before the deadline. It is evident. Speaker, sir, what made me happy yesterday was that when Honorable Gavoka had praised Fiji Airways, but failed to show any appreciation for the Fiji First government that took the strategic decisions and policies, even in times of COVID, the resilient leadership shown by Fiji First to keep the airline afloat. Speaker, sir, I believe as a young leader that the art of appreciation goes a long way. If we fail to appreciate the small things in life, how will we be blessed with the bigger ones? Speaker, sir, that brings my attention to the Minister for Finance, Honorable Biman Prasad. Sir, people are waiting to hear from you when will minimum wage be $5. Yet, we hear in the news that minimum wage is $4 and that will be reviewed. Speaker, sir, we also are waiting when social welfare will be increased from 100 to 200. In fact, Speaker, sir, I've been getting messages of when the prices of lamb chops will be reduced. Speaker, sir, I wish I had the number for the Minister for Finance so I can pass it on to them and they can talk directly. I'm glad you know. Speaker, sir,
Order.
we witness a big government.
Order.
Speaker, sir, we witness a big government, yet a budget is necessary. With today's delivery speech by Honorable Biman Prasad, I was expecting to hear something about the budget, but no. But obviously, Speaker, sir, in the last 8 years, he has not provided a single alternative budget. So I think it's going to take a while. Yeah. Speaker, sir, also, Speaker, sir.
Order. Order.
Speaker, sir.
Honourable members, no running commentary, please.
Thank you, sir. Speaker, sir, you and I, in fact, everyone would agree that great things take time, but the FBC logo didn't. Speaker, sir, another pressing matter is the future of this country. The youths are the future of this nation. Speaker, sir, my selection and election as a member of parliament is a clear message to the people of this country that the young people of this country have the abilities, capabilities, and potential to dream and make those dreams a reality. You don't need to migrate. You don't need to migrate abroad to make your dreams come to reality. Speaker, sir, a message to the young people of this country. Again, Fiji is not just a land of opportunities, but it is an ocean of opportunities. Speaker, sir, you are never too small or young to make a difference. In fact, Speaker, sir, we mature and attain wisdom not by age, but by experiences of life. The youth of this nation are the future. They are the ones who will be taking over jobs and businesses in the near future. Thus, it is imperative, Speaker, sir, to have a well-educated generation of young people. Young people need to be empowered, educated about their rights and responsibilities, and given opportunities for leadership roles in order to make an impact on society at large. Some examples of youth leadership include youth entrepreneurs, activists, youth influencers, youth change makers. And Speaker, sir, in particular, Fiji First. This side of the House has two young selected candidates and elected members of parliament. This is a beginning of a new era. This is evident, Speaker, sir, that young people are not kept away from these chambers, and they have a role to play in making at a national level. But Speaker, sir, allow me to enlighten how this coalition government is empowering and supporting the youths of this country. Speaker, sir, when it comes to Tails and Toppers scheme, there is a huge amount of uncertainty, no directives and confusions from the students. The students are asking me, because, Speaker, sir, I don't have the number for our Minister for Finance, or the Minister for Multi-Ethnic Affairs, or the Minister for Education, so they can directly speak. The TELS students are confused and worried and frustrated, Speaker, sir, if their TELS would continue. The students' loans would be forgiven or not is a question they ask. But Speaker, sir, another pressing matter is about the job opportunities for those who have graduated. As retirement age has gone up to 60, is this a clear indication by the coalition government that they do not believe in the capabilities, potential of the young people who have graduated to enter the workforce? Where is the support for the students to study? Where is the support and job creation for the young people to enter the employment sector. Coalition, Speaker Sir, it is because of the votes of these students that they promised, and the 2013 Constitution is the why this government is government today. Speaker Sir, why I stand with Fiji first is because one of the most profound reasons, and that reason, Speaker Sir, is equality. My leader, Honorable Benny Marama, the most beautiful thing he ever said during a campaign which I witnessed was, "You all are Fijians." Speaker Sir, when there is equality, in fact, Speaker Sir, when there is no equality, that is the beginning of racial division and segregation. Their speeches, Speaker Sir, talk about unity and inclusion, but their actions are otherwise. Speaker Sir, when there is no equality, there is no democracy, there is no freedom, there is no acceptance, there is no sense of belonging, there is no confidence within the people. Speaker Sir, to my understanding, we all together make up the economy of this country. Yet, if we want the economy to improve, people need to feel accepted, they need to feel confident. Only then people will perform at their best. Speaker Sir, I believe that leadership isn't about being the best, but it's about bringing out the best in your people. Speaker Sir, to the people on social media, we as citizens of this nation have a responsibility of what we like, comment, and share. Hatred, negativity, threats, and abuse will do us no good at an individual and national level. Speaker Sir, before I conclude, I have a message for the younger generations of this nation. You are the result of your choices you make. Your challenges and failures will shape your success. And yes, you are all leaders in your domains. Speaker Sir, today we have a generation who is multi-talented and who are multitasking on a daily basis. A message to them is, if I can make something out of life from cultivating land, I can only imagine what this young generation will do and the heights they will reach, the opportunities they will unlock for the betterment of this nation. Speaker Sir, I envision to see more youths participate in elections and actually be members of Parliament. Speaker Sir, after my teenage days, all I wanted to do was to be a great son to my parents. That's all. But this journey has led on where now this son commits to serve his motherland, a place I call home. This is my home, the paradise of Fiji Islands, and I'm a very proud Fijian. Once again, I congratulate all members of Parliament. On our shoulders rests the hope and well-being of our nation. And to the young people of this nation, we are the future, and together we can take this country forward. God bless us all. God bless our Fiji. Thank you.